Hi, this is Maria Hernandez, and we are Group 2, and this is our PowerPoint for steroid and hormones. I enjoy this class very much, and I love learning new things about animals, about their health care, about everything. And I also enjoy animals myself and actually have a husky, a boy. He's a puppy, a year old, and a small cat.
Um, Hi, my name is Giselle, and I also do enjoy taking this class as well and learning as much as I can about animals. I own a cat, her name is Penny, and then I also have a dog whose name is Snowball, and I love them very much.
Hello, my name is Denise Moore. This class has taught me so much, and I've learned so much things about different kinds of animals. And I've never really had a big interest in animals, but this class definitely uh, helped me realize that I like different kinds of animals and what they do, and how their livestock is.
Okay, here we go. Okay, let's start off with the history. In the 1930s, it was realized that cows injected with material drawn from bovine pituitary glands produced more milk, which increased the economy as well as people drinking milk. In the 1950s, the FDA approved for the use of steroid hormone drugs in beef, cattle, and sheep. Synthetic estrogen started being used to increase the size of cattle and chicken in the early 1950s. DES was found to cause cancer and was used in the food production and was discontinued by the 1970s. A little fun fact is that the word hormone derives from the Greek meaning to arouse or to excite, and we figured that hormones, that's kind of weird that it's to arouse and excite when hormones here are used for growth and produce more milk. And we use this picture on the right hand side because it reflects, I feel, of an older cow back in the day as when they were pumping them with hormones. And it's also in black and gray, so I believe it just looks like an older picture, so it fit the setting. Um, Types of hormones. Natural hormones like progesterone, estradiol, and testosterone are just some examples of hormones that are used in animals. Progesterone is used for maintenance of pregnancy, which is favored for animals to have higher chances of ovulation, which means it's a greater chance for a cow to get pregnant. Testosterone is used for growth, especially in cattle. Estradiol is a form of estrogen and is used for growth and feed efficiency for heifers that weigh more than 400 pounds. That's a pretty big cow. Synthetic hormones are hormones not naturally found in animals. So, zeranol, trenbolone, melogestrol are hormones that are not found in animals and are produced in a lab, which scientists have made up and tested on animals, and that help produce the cow grow bigger and stronger for us to, I guess, to eat. And we use this picture on the right hand corner that says "got hormones" to. It's kind of ironic because cows don't really think like, oh yeah, I want hormones. They are like natural creatures that want to eat and drink water. So it's kind of ironic, but in a way, it fits our presentation. Cow milk hormones. Hormones are added to cows to produce more milk opposed to muscle tissue. Cows are given RBGH or IGHF-1 hormones. In 1933, the FDA and NIH allowed bovine growth hormone to be used in cows. Both RBGH and IGHF1 protein hormones have been found in high levels in people having colon, breast, and prostate cancer. So we use these two pictures right here. This Got Milk ad by A-Rod, which is Alex Rodriguez, Hall of Famer for the New York Yankees, with a baseball bat, promoting milk as a way to build people with better bones, and it helps people grow. As well as there's a picture of milk right there with the two cows saying, well, or not really saying, but showing us that milk comes from them. Ethical aspects. Excuse me. Hormones are implanted into the animal's ear. The hormones are in pellet form and completely painless for animals. These hormones are removed before the animal is taken into the slaughterhouse, so consumers do not ingest more hormones than needed. Hormones are produced for living cells. Hormones are products of living cells naturally found in both plants and animals that often stimulate cellular activity. So as you see, this guy is injecting this cow with the hormones it needs for it to grow bigger and stronger for us to have the greater meat, or a greater taste of meat wise. And this is supposed to be completely painless for the cow, or a small pinch so nobody has to worry about them hurting. But at the end of the day, I think we should care more about the animals and about how the hormones actually help them grow bigger and stronger than the little pinch in their ear.
Okay, so opposing opinion. There are many individuals who believe that high amounts of hormones can harm the consumers, but the amount that is actually implanted is actually kind of low. And one of the main concerns of consumers is that consuming man-made hormones can lead to possible health risks such as cancer, but it has not been proven. So that means that there is no scientific proof that hormones are exactly bad for these animals. And this picture helps show that most people think hormones aren't natural, but really, there are just as much unknown hormones in daily vegetables that most people don't dare to question. Now we're going to move on to the current events. Currently, in Canada, growth hormones are only approved for cows and used for beef. They help produce leaner fat at a lower cost to consumers by helping cows convert the food they eat into more muscle quickly. Hormones also occur naturally in all plants, people and plants and animals. So therefore, there isn't hormone-free meat. In the picture, it says, take a fresh look at lean Canadian beef. It emphasizes the word fresh because hormones have helped the beef industry in so much in creating leaner beef at a lower cost, which is really beneficial for consumers. And these are our pros for hormones and steroids. There are many pros. One of them includes that most of the hormones distributed to cattle and sheep are used to regulate their reproductive cycles, much like birth control for humans. Hormones go through rigorous testing to ensure that they are safe for use and do not bring harm to humans or animals. Some animals are given hormones to produce food more efficiently using less land, feed, and water, which is really great for the economy. Hormones can make livestock grow in a smaller amount of time, which causes more sales. Again, this is really important because the food industry is a really significant part of the economy. And the picture shows a couple cows at a plantation eating food that can make them grow.
So the effects steroids have on growth. So as you can see on the left side, this poor little cow has little hormone intake, and as you can see, this cow is significantly smaller and therefore less muscular. The cow on the right has a greater hormone intake, which means that this cow is more muscular and more bigger. The cow on the left is really small, so if they do end up, slaughtering the cow, they end up losing money because the cow doesn't have as much meat as the one on the right. Steroid hormones are used in beef cattle to improve feed efficiency and their growth rates to about 15 to 20%. So, summary. Hormones have been approved by the FDA since the 1900s, and since then has made the meat industry grow with all types of healthy mates. Most hormones are regulated when put into the cows, and the ears are chopped off before the human can even ingest extra hormones. Hormones, after all, are naturally produced, and they stimulate cell reproduction, which causes the animal to grow bigger and stronger. Many Americans believe that the use of hormones and steroids are a cause of cancer, but this has been yet to be determined. After all, the whole reason the FDA approved hormone testing was because it had no effect to the cattle or human beings. All it did was make the animal bigger and stronger, and leaving the human left full. And as you can see on this picture on the right, it says too full to move after Christmas dinner, and we thought it would be really fitting since the holiday season is approaching us. So, fun facts. 500 grams of tofu contains 6,214,285 times the amount of estrogen that is in implanted beef. And this is kind of ironic because people assume that tofu is much more healthier than beef, but it actually contains even great amounts of hormones. Implanted beef reduces the cost and researchers required in beef production, and this results in lower costs that are passed on to the consumer, which means this is really beneficial to both the consumer and the beef production. And this picture on the right, it shows this little cow, and it says they are miniature cows you can buy as pets depending on where you live. And we thought this cow was really cute, and we just wanted to add it. Some more fun facts. So a group of 12 or more cows is called a flink, and we thought this would be kind of cool and kind of something fun to learn. And this is a page of our resources that we used that helped us learn more about steroids and hormones. And that concludes our presentation. Thank you so much for listening to us, and I hope you guys have a good holiday season. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
listening, and thank you for teaching this amazing class. Have a Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Bye.